Hi everyone, this is DN channel, and I again talk about what's going on in Canada with coronavirus. I want to start with the message my grandma friend sent in the beginning of April and the end of March. So this lady, she's from Italy, and she's sending the message. So literally 2 weeks ago, Italy was talking about coronavirus. So they've been just, oh, it's just another virus, everyone is exaggerating. And then 2 weeks later, in the beginning of April, they're not allowed to go out of their house. Like 1,000 people are dead every day, so it's chaos. So it's in Russian, I'm not gonna read it, but I'll give you an overview. So yeah, for example, if two people come to the hospital in Italy, one of them is 30 years old and another one is 50 years old. So who you think they're gonna help? They're gonna help the one who is 30 years old. Some of the people, they come to the hospital and they're in the stage that, like, doctors know they're not gonna survive, and even if they're gonna survive, they need a lot of medical treatment, so they decide to not help them at all. So this is very sad, and people, they get bodies, they get burned, they just don't have enough place to bury bodies. So it's so sad. People are not allowed to go to the store whenever they want. They can go to the store only if they have a permission, and they can only go to the store which is in radius 1 kilometer from their house. And they get, so government or police make sure they don't go anywhere around the area, they're not wandering around, and they just look at GPS where those people, if they go for a walk, they get a fine. Fine is around 200 euro. So that's very, very sad. But I'm very happy Canada is not like this right now. So what's going on in Canada? Okay, so this, I was very surprised. In the news it said that in New York, prisoners was allowed to go home. So just to make sure that there are not a lot of people in one place to kind of, keep social distancing, they let people go out of a prison. I was shocked. I didn't expect anything like this. I don't think it's right. I hope nothing like this will happen in Canada. So schools, of course, schools are closed, people are studying online, but people who need to go through practice, like food inspectors or doctors, so they need to wait another year or maybe 2 years to finish their practice. So they're not allowed to graduate. Hopefully for me, I'm in a business school, I will be graduating this year. I go through my practice right now, it's online. Of course, it's not the same, but I think it's not bad substitution. And I was actually worried about exams. Hopefully, we will be able to write the exams. I think they will be online. So whoever is studying right now should not worry much. So if teachers in school allows them to take exams online, you should be fine. You probably all know that Olympic Games were moved to another year or maybe in 2 years. So yeah, probably world thinks it's not gonna end soon. So like year or two or something. And also, I've heard that Canada was planning to close all restaurants. So even though we have a takeout now, they're planning to close it too, because people who are working in restaurants, for example McDonald's, you all been there and you can see that it's no social distancing there. So maybe because of it they are planning to close it, but I don't know, we'll see. For example, now we used to go out maybe like once a month, like go for sushi or something. Right now we take something from McDonald's and we eat in the car. So we're trying to have fun and kind of find a substitution and other stuff to do. Yeah. Yeah, and the first week of virus, we used to go to parks every like almost every day. So, but recently we noticed almost all parks are closed. So first Vancouver closed all parks, then we went to Burnaby, it was still open. Now even in Maple Ridge they all closed. We went to Hot Springs, it's like Mission or even Chilliwack. They're not like closed, but it's not people there. I guess there are some regulations. People are not allowed to go to parks anymore. It kind of makes sense, but still people want to do something. We need to find out what to do, because people cannot stay at home, people cannot stay in their backyards. They need to go outside, especially people who have kids or dogs. I hope we will figure it out. Yeah. About stores and food, we have everything. So we have all flour, we have rice, we have what other shortages we had in the beginning. Yeah, we have everything. So medication I didn't check yet, but I'm pretty sure it's not that bad right now. Yeah, and we have everything. You can buy it, and there is no restrictions like in Italy. We can go to any store, but they try to encourage people to keep the social distancing and use sanitizer. So there are not huge, but long lines before stores, because workers try to keep like maybe 50 people at a time in the store, so you need to wait. So it's like in USSR, when you wanted to buy like import jeans or like coffee, you had to wait like couple hours, something similar, but not couple hours. Yeah. What's the bad thing about what's going on? The gas is very cheap. So it was 87 cents yesterday and maybe 89 cents like last week. It's super cool. But people, even though the gas is very cheap, people cannot afford insurance, because a lot of people lost their jobs. I saw a couple of people driving without insurance. Yeah, that's not good. So what's going to happen? I personally think that government or all countries together are gonna develop the vaccine, and this virus gonna live with us. So we'll see. What do you think? Write comments, and thank you for watching. Put like and subscribe to my channel.